Well, hello. Glad to have you join me tonight. Let me check to see who's on, and I guess I still have that set up from before. I feel like I'm trying to get a cold or something. It could just be my allergies. So I'm just kind of dragging, but I was able to pull stuff together. We are not going to do part 2 till tomorrow. So we are going to call this video 29. And we're trying to number the videos, and I've got a new system coming up shortly. I've got to finish getting the rest of the stuff. And then we'll call part 2 of the other one 28. So that they can go in sequence. But I will finish that. I think using the wire and joining it together with the wire will keep it in place. So that will be great. So if you're on, please like, share, and comment, and say hello. I would love to see who's on. And let me show you the image. And Tanya, if you're by chance on, could you please share for me to my other groups? That would be great. So this is called Christmas Cheer. And I have used the Happy Holidays out of this and the Joy to the World. The Merry Little Christmas is Long. I haven't used that yet. I don't know if between now and Christmas I'll get to use that or not. If not, we may use it sometime throughout the year. And we will just see how that goes. But it's way cute. A lot of people have used it. Hi, Nancy. Sorry. I bet. I think I want to join you with my throat, the way it's bothering me. So anyway, we'll get back to the switch review and let's get started so we're not dragging this out. We shouldn't have so many issues with this, and I kind of know what my kids wanted on this. I need to ask a couple of more kids what they want on their block. So, but we are just going to use Joy to the World. And I will show you the other Joy to the World and show you what they're wanting. Let me take the label off the back, or the front, whatever, that will help. And then I'll clean it quickly with my microfiber cloth. Now this label is wanting to come off in pieces. They don't usually do that. I feel like I'm not having good luck tonight. I have a zillion of these blocks, and I grab the one that doesn't want to come off immediately. Because all of them have been peeling right up real fast. I haven't had any issues like this. This is the first one that stuck so bad. And I have another block. The opening was different. We bought it because we thought it would be easier to get bigger balls through it. But then I noticed the part is missing on it. So, and we did have it, so the gal must have knocked it out or something. So that one might go back too with that broken one. So, well, let me see if I spray this. I don't know. This wasn't I've never had this problem. Oh, did you, Nancy? I would have had this ready. They've all just come right off. Well, it's helping to wet it. Let me just wet it some more. Maybe my squeegee will help a bit too. And then so it's coming, but like I say, never had one this hard to get off. This would have all been ready. It must have been an old batch or something, I don't know, because like I say, the rest of mine have just come off in 2 seconds. Like that last one where I just peeled it right off and stuck it right on the other one. That's how they've all been. Oh, but it's about off. You just need to get a lot of water on it. So I'm going to grab my microfiber and just rub it. So we are, that got it, so that's good. Sorry, I was trying to get stuff ready so that this, hopefully this one doesn't drag out quite as long. And then I thought of one thing that I forgot. So that, I'm going to have to run over to my drawer and grab my narrow ribbon. So let me set this on here. And I think I want it down that far, but don't know if I have it down quite that far on this other one. I had requests to do blue on this Joy, and I'll show you the other one. So let me get a ruler here and see about where we're at. Oh, that looks good. Let me go grab my smaller ribbon and we will move on. And of course, I'm not even seeing it in that bin after all that. I just gotta get things pulled together better. Oh, here it is. This is probably the one I used. So, sorry, I wouldn't have even went over there. But we're using these two ribbons. So, can everybody see that? Hi, Michelle. Oh, maybe I'm getting your flu. I don't know what. Do you have colds? I know Keegan felt sick last night, but do you have a cold with it? Because I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a cold. And I had a flu shot too this year when I did my colonoscopy. So I'll grab my other block and show you what we're trying to mimic, but they wanted blue. Michelle, you have to tell me what colors you want on your block. So, and maybe we talked about that last night. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. So, this is the Joy to the World that I did before. Hopefully everybody can see that. We're mimicking this same thing, but they wanted blue lights and the blue wreath. So, we will see how this turns out here. So I'm going to ink it in the white. So that's too bad that you're sick and that Keegan's sick. It's no fun being sick. That's why I say I feel like I can't even think to do my lives because I just am dragging. It's like, what do I do? What do I say next? And then my room's still driving me nuts. I tore it apart more, so I should have left it. Oh, let me grab a disinfectant wipe. One thing I learned today is you always want to use Clorox disinfectant wipes. Do not use Lysol because your transfers won't last as long. So that's something that I learned. So I was watching what some of the gals were posting. Because they said some of them said they were only getting like 2 times out of it, but they'd been using the Lysol. And somebody posted that is something we're not supposed to do. I haven't watched all the corporate videos. So I'll clean that up after. And oh yeah, hopefully he's good for that then. Hopefully you're well enough that you can go too. I'll probably be where you're at tomorrow, the way I'm feeling. How you're feeling tonight. So the Joy went on there really well. I'm very pleased with that. Usually it's real easy to do one color. It's when you start layering, if it hasn't dried enough, that's sometimes when we have that problem where it's peeled up. I like doing the one colors. So this block actually goes together pretty quick because it's just the one transfer. And actually I will get on my I need to dry my board from spraying to get that sticky off of there. Oh, well, that's good. Hopefully then that either you both can go or one of you can go. That would be good. You'll have to post lots of pictures. If we can't make it to any of those, we like seeing the pictures, so I'll clean this up for a second while that's just drying. So I got that all cleaned up, and I'm trying to get my glue gun heating up real quick. So this is what's going on, and in the meantime, while that's heating up, I can be adding the balls. So, and I have a mix of the red and white, but I think that's a little more layered, so I'm going to try and pick out the red and throw those in the bottom. They didn't want it to really look patriotic either, but they just wanted some blue lights in there, so we'll see how it turns out. I should have probably just grabbed my red balls, but I wasn't thinking about it being layered like it was with the white ones. So a little faster the other way. So we almost have it. That'll probably work, and then I can add some white on top here. Well, we're getting a couple of red in with the white. So, and I have my blue lights from earlier that we didn't use. So I'll grab those. And they're already untwisted. So I can just put them in there. Yeah, Michelle, you'll have to message me what colors and if you have a certain one that you've seen that you like. Oh, that sounds fun. We'll have to see how I'm feeling in the morning. That would be fun. Yeah, that will be fun if you can get it hung up. So I've about got it. You never quite know how they're going to go in there. So let me see what... Also, I need to know what color the boys' rooms are. I can't remember all this stuff. Okay, so there's the blue lights. And I am going to see if I can get some of these lights over on one side a bit. So I'm going to grab my paintbrush here and see if I can spread them slightly. Oh, I don't know that that's any better, but so we'll go on to the next step, and I may just still, now I feel like it's bare a little bit on this side. Usually I like how they went in, but this time's a little different. That's better. I'm going to go with that. So do you want one identical to the one I made before, or slightly different? Oh, because I do have the Let It Snow image. I'll have to try, see if that's going to fit. I'll send you a picture of it. Okay, so I'll lay this back down. And we have this ready. So I'm just going to grab my narrow ribbon. Okay, great. I am actually, and I haven't found my image yet, but I'm actually doing a fish tank theme. And it may not be chalk couture yet. I don't know. I couldn't find a lot to use. But I've already bought the rocks and I've got the, but that helps because then I know what colors to do. So I thought about stamping with the chalk couture onto the vinyl and then cutting my fishes out that way. But I haven't experimented with that yet. If that doesn't work, then it will just be a vinyl project. And it will go with my other So Very Crafty site that I'm going to be trying to get up in the next little while. So I'm just going to glue this ribbon together. I just cut a piece, probably a little longer than I needed it, but it'll just be overlapped inside there. And I'm gluing this down. Yeah, I still have a couple of kids to find out what color. Well, that's what I thought, and I actually have the vine going up. I bought some vines and I'm going to make those stand up on the inside. So I'm trying to make them look a little realistic, even though there won't be water in there and fish. Because I was having a hard time trying to decide what to do. So, and then my oldest grandson is just getting an initial on his K, since he's older and already going to college, so even though he's in high school. So I kind of thought he wouldn't think the fish tank idea was as cool as the rest of them probably will. So, and I'm about getting this. I'm going to glue this down on top and we're going to make a bow. And hopefully this is what they imagined. So my wire was here. Give me just a second to find it. Oh, it's right here. So I'll just cut a piece of wire, and on these last ones I've been making a longer tail, so you just kind of decide and then figure your middle part, and then you're going to start making some loops. And this ribbon doesn't matter because it's the same on both sides. So you just decide your middle point for your loop, and then you scrunch in the middle, and then you, let me turn my ribbon again. Let me get the block out of the way so you can see more just what I'm doing. So you just keep going back and forth with these loops and try and get them about the same size and scrunch them in the middle, and you just flip it back over. And usually my second loop I do a little smaller. And then we'll just one more time loop that over, and we're going to tie it right here in the middle. If you wanted another color, you could also come in with a shorter one on top with some strands. So, and then I just kind of figure out approximately where I want to cut this at. I try not to waste much because it's so expensive. Oh, you loved your, well, the rest of it, Clover, will be finished tomorrow. I'm glad you loved the Drama Llama. We will finish up part 2 tomorrow. I'm going to wire it together so that it doesn't fall apart. Yeah, and I loved your llama shirt yesterday, Clover. That was so fun. It was a fun party. We had our family Christmas party yesterday, and I think everybody had a fun time. The Families decorated a darling Christmas tree. So, and I think they all had a fun time. They all turned out adorable. And I've got a cute project that my daughter gave me yesterday, and it will be cute chalk done. She doesn't know I'm going to do that, but it was darling. So I'll have to, that might be one I do tomorrow. I got to figure it out. So we will just put our glue in the middle. I'll get this in view here so you guys can see that. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Clover. So, and I want this tucked underneath so it goes down to the side, and usually I kind of scrunch it so that they kind of ripple. I like them to ripple a bit. So we'll put some glue there in the middle. When I get the balls back on, we will turn the lights on and see what it looks like. Now, I have to go over to this other drawer. I'm close by it, but I have to get some vines out of it that I just thought about that I didn't grab. So while that's drying, I'm just going to grab, well, I thought it was right here. I say my room's a work in progress. Bet my vines are in a bin somewhere. I bet they got taken into my bedroom even. So let me show you what well, I'll glue some balls on here, but I'm going to add some greenery in it, and then I'll have to post. So we're just going to glue 3 of these ornaments on top that match what was inside. Yeah, I was thinking that stuff was right here. So I've just got to get it pulled together better, and I need to maybe get things more together instead of in different drawers all over, because that's kind of driving me nuts also. And this actually is cute like this, but I will add the vines. I'll stand up a minute and see if I see any. Well, I'm going to turn the lights on and tip it upside down so you guys can see that for a second. And I'll just peek around the corner of my desk here just to make certain that the vines aren't right here. And I don't think, I'm not seeing them, but let me check one spot. No, I think they're right here, so we are good. I'll grab them and we'll finish. And as soon as Christmas is over, I'll be switching things up because I'll need other things in some of these drawers. So it's going to be a work in progress. But I'm glad I did find my vines. I'm going to use these vines. I still have people on watching me. So I'll tip it back up and I will just put these in here. And I kind of had them towards the front. Let me get this in view so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry, I had it too far forward. I realized that. I'm going to glue that ball down there in front, and then this is going to be a shorter video, 37 minutes, even with me tinkering and trying to find some stuff. So let me tip this upside down so everybody can see it. I think it turned out cute with the blue, and they didn't want it to look so much like red, white, and blue, but I think it's not so much that. It still looks Christmassy, so I'm pleased with how it turned out. So let me get you off of switcher view, and I will move this out off of my table. So, and we'll just talk for a minute. So, if you're still on, I'm glad that you joined, and I appreciate all the support, likes, and loves. This was a fun one to put together, a little different than my last one, and as you can see, they can go together fairly quick, especially if we don't have a lot of hiccups in the way. And that was even trying to clean that off in the beginning, and that took a few minutes just trying to clean that off. Normally I don't have that, so it would have been even faster video. So I'm glad that I was able to get that done, and I really love it, and I hope you guys did too. So if you really love this project and you think you want deals on your product, then you want to join my VIP group. So you can comment below, add me, and I will send you a request to get you added to the group. And if that's not what you want, then you can also go to my site and you can order immediately if you're in a hurry for stuff. And I'm not running a deal on that. You can go to my website. It's chalkcouture.com/ArlanaPatton, and there you're gonna be able to get anything that's in stock. Sometimes they're out of stock on stuff, or it will say sold out if they're out of stock. They have discontinued a few things, and they are going to be bringing some new things in the new year, so that will be fun and exciting to see the new transfers. I'm excited to work with those. And if you just think that this might be something you would have fun doing and you would love to be part of my team, and you want to be part of Chalk Couture, then you will want to join my opportunity group that I'm going to get set up. And I have a couple of ladies right now that are going to probably join, and so that's exciting, and it'll be fun to have a team. So let me know if you're interested in that, and just let me know that you want to join. That's a fun way. The kit is $99, and you get a lot of things in the kit. You get like 5 chalk pastes. They're full size. You get about 5 transfers. You get an apron. You get some cards. You get a squeegee. There's just a lot of things. You get that real nice frame that you see there. The whole thing is over a $300 value. It's like $330 for the $99. And all you have to do is get $150 in a 3 months time and keep that up every 3 months. It can just be personal orders of $150 each time, and as long as you do that, you'll be able to stay on with Chalk Couture. If not, then you can always drop out. So it's just a fun, great way to try it and see if you like it or not. So I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Please be sure to like, share, and comment, because the more this gets out, the more successful things will be. And I'm already having a lot of followers and a few things happening, and I haven't been a member of Chalk Couture very long, so I would love to have more followers. So I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight, and hope you have a good night and happy holidays coming up, and it's fun this Christmas time. So have a good night, everyone. Bye.